Yes, I joined SK Gaming. For 2025, I will be the ADC player for SK Avarosa. They are female and non-binary League of Legends team. This has been one of the hardest off-seasons I've ever had. I've never had such hard decisions in a span of a few weeks. But first, let me tell you how everything came together. After NNO came to an end, I was thinking about how I want to approach my future. NNO didn't want to have a female non-binary team anymore, so I had to start somewhere new. I had issues, especially with if I wanted to play in the female non-binary scene anymore or not. It felt like I had reached my limit here. I needed something new to expand my skill ceiling. Except for one possible combination of goals and players. So with that knowledge, I went into the off-season, mainly looking for mixed teams. I struggled a lot with my mental health at the time, and I also was suffering from a big burnout. In my entire career, there was not one moment where I've played this game less than that. And of course, because of that, I was way below my skill level. So finding tryouts with this elo and then performing with my issues were really challenging. With this, I also lost a lot of confidence, so I didn't feel well enough to message teams for tryouts. Even with all those issues, I played a lot of tryouts, especially Prime League Div 2 ones. In 3 of those, I got into the top 3. I just needed to wait how the off-season will develop. In the meantime, I got messaged by a few female and binary projects with not that much interest from my side. After weeks, some teams dropped me and some wanted to feed me. I also got one insane Prime League Division 2 offer. This team had the potential to easily get in the top 3 of the second division of Prime League. But there was also one female and binary team that was very interested in me and offered me a spot in their team. So it was between Avarosa that was way better than I've ever played with, and the potentially best female and binary project. I was basically set where I wanted to go. But then, a third contender jumped in last minute. This was SK Gaming. It was a mix between just a lot of good choices. Of course, the money in the reach was not comparable with the one offer, and the team level wasn't really comparable with the other team. But it had everything I wanted. I knew that in this project I could build a roster where I was sure I would develop myself the furthest in. My goal is to be the best player I can be. And for this year, it is either develop myself so far that I am a challenger player and continue with my career, or my career dies in 2025. So my goal is to get a team where I know they will have trust in me and support me on my way and my goals. In addition, I needed players who are also motivated and dedicated to achieve the best forms they can be. Because of that, I instantly knew after an hour that in this scene there are only a few who have this mindset and really want to achieve greatness. In a lot of interviews mid-split, I was vocally sharing my respect to Kyanna, her grind and her playstyle. So for every team that approached me in the scene, I was instantly saying, I will not join if she isn't with me. And on the other side, I grew the same respect for Apollonia, who is by far the most hardworking person in the scene. This girl is playing the game while eating and sleeping. And this was always a big inspiration to me. So for SK reaching out to me and telling me I could have both those players in the team instantly draw a lot of my attention. Besides that, we also got 2 players that fit exactly what I was looking for. Emprez and Lizia are both players and personalities that fit exactly into what I needed to develop myself. Besides that, we had the GOAT of coaches in SK. I'm still flabbergasted how they managed to get Jarge in the team. They had experiences in LEC, LCS and EL once. League's exactly where my goal is to play one day. So yeah, it hurt. It hurt a lot. These few days where I had these 3 offers on the table were horror. I could have chosen the offer where I would have the easiest way to become known everywhere and play under such a big brand. I had the option to finally achieve my dreams of playing second division under a full challenger team. But deep down I knew SK was the best offer, but it was so hard to accept it. I needed a lot of days, with a lot of convincing myself that this was the right decision. And in the end, I took it. And I couldn't be more glad. I've never in my life felt more welcome in a team than this one. Everyone wanted me so badly to join this team, and everyone appreciated me. Besides that, I don't regret a bit that I said I only wanted to go with Kyanna. She very quickly became one of my best friends. Honestly, the entire team already grew so close to my heart, and it's only been a few weeks. With that, we also got the Prime League Division 3 spot from DKB, NXT, Experience. Danke euch wirklich dafür. So, we can also compete where I left off. And yeah, with that, I'm now finally at SK Gaming. Really didn't expect to end up here after last year, but yes, here I am. I'm very happy so far with SK overall. The org has been amazing, the team is wonderful, and generally, I've never been part of such a professional and wonderful organization. So, what does this mean for the future? I will continue doing my content as usual, so streams, videos and short form content stay the same. I'm not just on an organization, so you can expect a lot of extra content with SK involved. Besides that, I will of course play a lot of tournaments under the SK name. We will, as mentioned before, play in the Prime League. The only thing that kinda depends are the female and non-binary tournaments. We ourselves don't know if or how many there will be, so for that you will need to wait a bit. To overall get updates on everything, you can just look at Twitter on either my or SK's channel. For me, it's really important this year to push myself way further than before. So a lot of what I will be doing besides the SK stuff will be a lot of grinding. My goal this year is Challenger and nothing less. But yeah, this overall was it for me. I'm really excited for the future and I hope you all support us anyway. See ya!